We're going to go over the digital note cards real quick, just some basics about it. This is the first time you're going to learn about parenthetical citations. Before I do that, though, note cards are due April 3rd at 11:59 p.m. That is a Monday. I'm very tired of grading late work, so make sure that you get them done on time. All right, so parenthetical citation is something that gives you credit, gives credit to the author when you're quoting or paraphrasing. And so parenthetical citations you're really good at because you guys can copy and paste like the best of them. But there's two ways that you can do the parenthetical citation according to the MLA format. So, and you guys have done this before in your writing, and you've actually been taught it, and it's part of the MLA format. But you would start with the source according to the Imperial War Museum. And then basically what you do is you just use the words that the author used. And again, it's a copy and paste, and it's okay because you've given credit to the Imperial War Museum. That is what a parenthetical citation is. There's also the college system, and this is kind of how you learn to do it, and some of your parents learn to do it if they're helping you. But what you would do there is you would give quotes, and then you would write your words, and then you put a period. So quote, words, period, and then in parentheses, you would put either the author or the source that you got it from. In this case, Imperial War Museum. I don't know if that needs to be there. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry, Miss Banyard. All right. That's the easy one. Also, we're going to talk about thesis statements later. I'll make another video on thesis statements. Right now, we're just doing parenthetical citations. The indirect citation is a format, is using the information that you've learned and then putting that information into your own words. Again, we talked about this on the first day of school. This is one of the hardest things for eighth graders to do. 10 to 15 of you will find this easy. The rest of you are really going to be challenged by it, and that's okay. Like, being challenged is kind of important. So what you're doing is that you're reading. I've already read this, but I learned about the triage system. And I know a little bit about triage before I read this, but I learned by reading this that it's a way to systematically help injured soldiers during war and actually during any time of disaster. It started during the Civil War, but in the First World War, the British really figured out how to make it better. So, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use their exact words, but I'm going to use my own words, which is going to be challenging now that I'm being filmed. So, the system of triage or helping wounded soldiers was developed well before World War One, but the British during World War One used the system more effectively. Okay, so those were my words, and I took the information that I learned and I put it in my own words, and that is an indirect citation, and that's what most of this is about. It's important for you guys to be able to understand these things and to put them in your own words. That is what this project is about. There will be a rubric online that will be posted soon. A couple of things that you need to remember. Once again, you need 30 note cards. One is the thesis, and then you need at least 10 direct, 15 indirect, and then 4 more for a total of 30. That's really it. Making videos is really hard. Make sure that your sentences are complex in nature, so you don't want this. That's simple. It's too simple. You might have a couple like this, and that's okay, but really, if you want to receive an A, most of your sentences need to be at least this, more complex than this. And a note card can be anything from one sentence to an entire paragraph. They're actually going to be longer than this. I just wanted to make a short video to help you in case you got stuck. Make sure that you are capitalizing, for the love of God. They need to go back to those stupid worksheets because eighth graders cannot capitalize. And I probably messed up somewhere in here too, which you're making fun of me in your head for. But um, proper nouns, British, World War One, any name, those things need to be capitalized. If you're using a connecting verb, make sure there's a comma before it. Those are the two big things that I'm looking for. Um, and we're not really, I can't hit the tab button here, but we're not really indenting on this one. So that's not going to be as big of a problem, but make sure that you are using linking verbs and make sure that you are using commas and periods at the end and you're capitalizing where they need to be capitalized. These are third grade things that need to be done in the eighth grade if you want to earn A's. I know you all want to earn A's because you're great kids and you're really smart, but please, for the love of God, capitalize, commas, periods. Very simple. If you do those three things, you're going to get through college and you're going to be fine because we both know that that's the only three things I can do, and sometimes I struggle with that, and I barely got through college. It's not about me, it's about you. All right, I hope I helped. Once again, these are just a real quick information about parenthetical citations and indirect citations, and hopefully get you guys started.